pa ako. Ayun. We're just gonna cut this long intro. Okay. So, good evening. Hi, everyone. Welcome to another Japanese learning video. And this is part 4 of our most common Japanese expressions series. So if you haven't watched part 1, 2, and 3, make sure to watch those as well, right? So we are now starting from number 27. So on the board here, you see some questions. So for today's video, we will be learning how to say these questions in Japanese. Ayan. So I'm going to teach you the casual form and the polite form. Okay? So let's start from number 27. The first one is, what time is it? So to ask what time is it in Japanese, the casual way of asking it is nanji. So right? So just saying nanji means what time is it? And that is the casual way of asking what time it is. But if you want to be more polite, you just have to add desu ka. So okay, nanji desu ka? So if you're going to ask what time a specific meeting is, you want to say nanji desu ka? Okay? But if you want to ask what time it is now, you may add the word ima. Ima means now. So here you can add ima. Ima nanji desu ka? Ima nanji desu ka? Or if you want to be just casual, ima nanji, ima nanji. Okay? So that's the first expression. Next is which. So for which, there are many different expressions for which depending on the number of choices. Okay? So if you have 2 choices, so you're asking which one. Okay? Which one is it? Between the 2 choices, you want to ask in casual way, you want to say dochi, dochi, which one is it? Dochi. Or to be more polite, you want to say dochira desu ka? Dochira desu ka? So that is if you only have 2 choices. So again, if you have 2 choices, you want to ask which one, say dochi, the casual way, or the polite way, dochira desu ka? Dochira desu ka? Yan. Now, which, when you have 3 or more choices, is going to be different. So when you have 3 or more choices, say dore, dore, okay? Again, if you have 3 or more choices, ask dore if you want to ask which one of the 3, okay? And if you want to ask it in a polite way, dore desu ka? Okay? So just add desu ka. So say dore desu ka? Dore desu ka? Okay? So again, which has many different ways of asking in Japanese depending on the number of choices. Okay? If you have 2 choices, the casual way is dochi, dochi, or polite way, dochira desu ka? Dochira desu ka? If you have 3 or more choices, okay, casually you can ask dore, dore, or politely dore desu ka? Dore desu ka? Okay? So there. Now, if you want to specifically say the name of the item, okay, the name of the item. So which object or which item you want to say dono plus the object or the item, and then desu ka. Okay? For example, there are many different pens, okay? And you want to ask, which pen is it? Okay? For example, which one is your pen, right? So, which pen will be dono pen desu ka? Dono pen desu ka? Okay? Or, for example, there are different bags, and you want to ask, which bag are you talking about? Which bag? So, dono, the word for bag in Japanese is kabang. So, kabang is bag. Pen is pen in Japanese, okay? So, bag is kabang. Dono kabang desu ka? Dono kabang desu ka? Dono kabang desu ka? Dono pen desu ka? So, which, and then the name of the item. Okay? If you're not going to mention the name of the item, you just want to ask which one. If there are two choices, say dochi, dochira desu ka? Three or more choices, dore, dore desu ka? Okay? So there. Now, if you want to ask when, okay, when, that will be itsu. Casually, okay, you can say itsu, itsu, that is when. If you want to be polite, just add desu ka. So, itsu desu ka? Itsu desu ka? So, when? When is it? When? Itsu desu ka? Okay? Now, if you want to ask, when is your birthday? So, when is your birthday? Now, the word birthday is tanjoubi. And if you want to be polite, you add o in the beginning. So, it is your birthday. So, someone else's birthday and you want to be polite. O tanjoubi wa itsu desu ka? Okay? Right? So again, birthday is otanjoubi. So otanjoubi wa itsu desu ka? So itsu is when, right? So itsu desu ka? When. And then birthday, otanjoubi. Otanjoubi wa itsu desu ka? The wa here, this is a particle. The wa here acts like a be verb. So is wa in Japanese. Okay, what? Yeah, it's a topic marker. So, otanjoubi wa itsu desu ka? You're asking about the birthday. So, otanjoubi wa itsu desu ka? Okay? Now, lastly, we have why. So, why in Japanese is doshite? Doshite. Doshite. And if you want to be polite, just add desu ka. So, doshite desu ka? Doshite desu ka? Doshite desu ka? Okay? Okay. Yes. All right. So, those are some of the most common questions in Japanese. Okay? Some of the most common questions. So again, we've already finished part 1, 2, and 3. This is now part 4, and we will have more lessons because this is the 100 most common Japanese expressions series. So there will be part 5, 6, 7. I don't know until what part we'll be doing, but we will have to finish up to 100 most common expressions for this series. Okay, so there you go. Again, what time is it? Casually, nanji. Politely, nanji desu ka? Which? If you have two choices, dochi? Dochira desu ka? If you have three or more choices, dore? Dore desu ka? Which item? If you wanna say or mention the name of the item, use dono. Dono pen desu ka? Which pen is it? Dono kaban desu ka? Which bag is it? When? Itsu? Itsu desu ka? When is your birthday? お誕生日はいつですか? Why? どうして? どうして our platform, here in our YouTube channel, and of course it's also available on Facebook. Okay?